Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be deep diving straight into Terra Luna. So in the last 24 hours, we've seen a massive increase in a couple different coins specifically. I want to take a look at the gainers in the last 24 hours because you're going to see Terra at the number 3 spot right behind Wrapped Luna token, as well as obviously the Solana 41.71% increase. So Terra has been doing very, very well, with the market being up about 2.8% in the last 24 hours. Terra continues to make a lot of people very happy with their investments. You know, in the last 24 hours, like I said, a 28.75% increase. In the last week alone, a 60.41% increase. And then you can see the last month being a very, very massive 225.42% increase all together in that last month. And I think, you know, a lot of us have been talking about Terra Luna for quite some time. We saw potential in this coin for, you know, like I said, quite a while now. And I've held some Terra Luna, definitely continuing to make some profit on this. Continued to, like I said, dollar cost average during those red market dips. And then also, like I said, take out and take some profits on the way up during this bull market part two that we have really, in my opinion, really officially begun. You know, a lot of people still trying to decide if we're in a bull market. In my opinion, we have started that bull market part two. Really, that recovery phase is definitely in, in full throttle, in my opinion. I do want to talk about the end of the bull market as well. So where could we see Terra Luna by the end of the bull market part two, as well as the end of the year? So before we jump into those price predictions, I also want to say, make sure to quickly like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on so you guys can stay up to date with Terra Luna, as well as so many other altcoins across the space. We talk about Cardano, VeChain, Stellar Lumens, Chainlink, Polkadot, so many more on the channel. So if you guys want to stay up to date, like I said, make sure to drop a, subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on. I do want to talk a little bit more about Terra Luna, some of the big news that has been going on that is continuing to push this price up. We also see the market cap right around $9 billion. That is going to continue to show how much we've grown, really, like I said, in this last month with a 225% increase. I do want to jump in, like I said, to that first tweet here with a 75% of circulating Luna tokens being staked. Out of the 414 million Luna in circulation, 312 million Luna is being staked. That's around 75% of the entire Luna circulating supply being locked up from lunatics earning passive income and awaiting future Terra Money ecosystem airdrops. So that is absolutely massive, you know, continuing to show the strength in staking and how this continues to really help them all together with how many people are looking for those airdrop really rewards. I think Terra is really been doing a great job, and I think that kind of demonstrates what staking can do for your coin. We also take a look at the next one today. The best LPs are programmers. They write custom code to route and monitor their positions to make them really the best decisions. The rest, they use Hopium or mishmash of tools, spreadsheets, plugins, and finicky desktop apps. With Astroport, the game will change completely. So this is just a little bit of an update on Astroport. If you guys don't know much about this and you've been following Terra for a while, definitely take a look at Astroport. It's definitely worth looking into. I want to also talk about this tweet here talking about now that Anchor Protocol allows ETH as collateral, this means even more Luna will be burned as new UST is minted. Supply go down, price go up. The dynamics built into the Terra Money blockchain are insanely bullish. And we continue to see that bullish signal taking really a massive, massive turn for the good here. Like I said, we've talked about really how good we could see, Terra doing in the next couple of months. Well, it's definitely begun, and it's definitely continued to do very, very well with this 225% increase in just that last month. If we actually take a look at that last year as well, you know, it's crazy to see it got all the way up to about 21.98. And yet again, we are getting very, very close to that all-time high at 21.52. I do believe we will make it to an all-time high here within the next couple of hours, maybe even by, really the time you're watching this video. I also want to talk a little bit more about a couple different things. So Terra UST, powered by Luna, talks about some of the important COL5 updates, including Bombay 009 testnet. So Columbus 5 will use Terra Core v.0, or I guess v0.5.0, which integrates Cosmos SDK and WASM, those different versions right there. You know, these are more or less just a lot of different details that you guys could read into. I will say I'm not a financial advisor, so always deep dive into some of these things yourself and do some of that research before investing. You know, this is a coin, like I said, I've talked about for a while because I believe in the long-term potential behind it and the utility that this coin really kind of provides is just absolutely insane. And I think, something we want to look into is some of the articles that talk a little bit more about Terra Luna. So this one specifically talks about the 7 things you need to know before you buy Terra. So one, the Terra protocol offers multiple stablecoins tied to different currencies. We're not going to jump into the actual, really descriptions, or I guess the summaries of these titles, but for the most part, just talking about the titles, as if we talked about every single one, we'd be here for quite some time. There is a lot of information to really cover when it comes to Terra, but next in line, we also see Terra Luna tokens help balance out its stablecoin prices. We also see Luna tokens are also used for staking and governance of the project. Terra is most popular in South Korea. Terra is offering 20% interest on UST. The Terra blockchain ranks in the top 5 in terms of revenue. Buying it can be a challenge, so there isn't too many places to actually take advantage of Terra. The accessibility isn't quite there yet, but you do see Crypto.com, Voyager, and Binance, but only the international version, so not Binance.us. If you guys want to take a look into, finding more out on Terra, how to buy it, I do have links down in the description below for some of these different exchanges. So if you want to use my Voyager code, it'll actually help me out and the channel out, but it'll also give you, Bitcoin rewards. So sign up using my referrals for Voyager, Crypto.com, and then I have the Binance.us version down below as well. I want to take a look, though, at this next article. This one talks more about top 5 cryptocurrencies to watch this week. This includes BTC, ETC, Luna, Clay, and AXS. So Bitcoin bulls are looking for BTC to rebound off a support zone, and if confirmed, ETC, Luna, Clay, and AXS could push even higher. We've seen this in the past, just bullish looks and bullish signs, but here we actually see it taking place. And we talked, like I said, more about this in the past videos about how much we could see Terra moving up. And just like I said, by the end of the year, we're already seeing massive increases. And I think by the end of the year, we could still see Terra making even farther pushes to maybe $40 to $50 by the end of the year at the very, very least. That is, in my opinion, a very, very conservative, realistic price prediction. By the end of the year, like I said, seeing a $40 to $50 price point definitely within reach. I also want to talk a little bit about the end of the bull market part 2, because a lot of people hoping that this bull market part 2 does last until 2022, or even a little bit farther into, even mid to late 2022, depending on how long it does last. Really by the end of the bull market part 2, I could see Terra pushing closer to $80 to $100, depending on what's going on. Obviously, it's going to take a lot of really just patience to see where this all plays out. But, for the most part, bull market part 2 is going to be very, very good for a lot of these really strong altcoins with huge possibilities and high utility. We will continue to keep you guys up to date with Terra Luna. So if you guys, like I said, have not subscribed already, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I really do appreciate you guys stopping by as we get really kind of closer and closer to that 100K subscribers. I will say I only have, let's check it out, 5,588 followers on Twitter. So if you guys would take the time and follow me on Twitter, I try to keep you guys up to date with really crypto news as quickly and as really, I guess, quality over quantity is what I try to strive for here on Twitter specifically. I don't tweet too much, but for the most part, I'm trying to give you guys the best updates. So Crypto Profit YT on Twitter. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I'll see you guys all in the next one.